What's going on, everybody? So today's video, we're going to be talking about a fragrance that this is perfect for springtime. This is springtime in a bottle, and we're going to be talking about Bond number 9, Highline. Stay tuned and watch. So if this is your first time coming across this beautiful bald-headed bastard, you like someone who's sarcastically laid back and likes to have fun and does not take himself, this channel, or nor this hobby too seriously, then please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. So today, we're going to be talking about a brand that my OCD has kicked in for this brand. Before it was Ferrari, Ferragamo, and Zegna. Still liking most of those brands, mostly Zegna right now. But right now it's going to be Bond number 9, and we're going to be talking about Highline. So this review, I was initially supposed to do the review at the actual Highline Park in Manhattan, but because of the whole COVID-19 bit, we had to cancel the trip. But I wanted to do this review right now because this is perfect for springtime. This fragrance hasn't been reviewed all that much, surprisingly, and I think the last review was 5 years ago. But Bond number 9 Highline was launched in either 2010 or 2011, one of those dates. The notes, according to Fragrantica, the top notes are bergamot, rhubarb, and grass, with the mid being African orange, flower, hyacinth, something called tincture of rose, and pink tulip, with the base being bur oak. So what do I get out of this scent? In the opening, I get some rhubarb with a lot of grass. I don't get the bergamot. I just get this heavy green component of grass with a sour tart of rhubarb. In the dry down in about 20-30 minutes, that's when the hyacinth come in with a slight floral touch. I don't get rose, I don't get tulip or anything like that. I do get a floral component in the background with a lot of hyacinth. It's a very green scent in the opening, and that grass note overtakes the rhubarb. But when the hyacinth comes in, it's almost 50-50. I don't get woods in the base, I just get hyacinth and grass. But the hyacinth itself adds a soapy, clean touch to this one. This fragrance to me is kind of between two fragrances together. Carolina Herrera 212 Man and Hugo Boss Pure. Just 212 Man from Carolina Herrera because it's a very green, grassy scent. And with Hugo Boss Pure, it's a clean, soapy scent with that hyacinth. To me, it's like the two fragrances in one. This fragrance is perfect for spring because when you think of spring, you think of florals, but you also think of greenery. This scent is very green. Versatility on this one, this is pretty much just a day-to-day casual scent, but you can also wear it to work. Let's say that you are a Bond number 9 fanatic. This is your house that you really do like. And during the work week in the springtime, you wear pretty much, let's say, Bond number 9 Bleecker Street or Bond number 9 Chez Bond. If you want a very casual scent for the weekend, boom! This one here is your perfect weekend fragrance. Longevity was actually decent off this sample. I got 8 to 9 hours, and projection was more so on the milder side. Prices for this one on the official Bond site, this goes anywhere from $220 American to $350 USD. So they come in two sizes, 50 ml and a 100 ml. Online, I've seen these anywhere from $115 to $150 USD, but also a tester bottle, which is actually on fragrancebuy.ca, and I don't know I can't remember what the price tag was Canadian, but I had to convert it. It's like $90 USD for an actual tester bottle without the cap. Wife sauce this one. Wife does like it. She gets a lot of the greenery or grass with a lot of the florals, but she says it's more so of a feminine fragrance. It's more so suited for her than moi. And my final thoughts on Bond number 9 Highline. I was very surprised by this one. I ended up buying a bunch of Bond samples, including this one. I was not expecting much because a lot of the Bond fragrances are very unisex or very feminine, even though that they are unisex. This is unisex, but it's not overly feminine to me. The women can wear this quite easily, but so can the men. The floral touch adds that femininity, while the grass or the greenery has a bit of a masculine vibe. It's a 50-50, but the smell itself, I would say it's more so of a 55 to 60% female and a 40 to 45 for masculine. This is a fragrance for a gentleman who is very comfortable in his skin, who's very confident in his appearance and how he carries himself, but also within. This is a perfect scent for the springtime. This is spring in a bottle. The longevity was great, the price tag online is quite affordable, and this fragrance itself I really do enjoy. I don't love it, but I really do enjoy it, and it did catch me by surprise. I would say it is a bit of a hidden gem. So if you're a guy out there, a straight guy who really doesn't like overly feminine scents but wants to try something unisex in green, this might be something you might enjoy. The price tag for retail is a little much for what you're getting, but the price tag online is fantastic. I think it's a great deal for what you're getting if you get it on some of these discounters. And again, this is spring in a bottle or just spring in a sample for me. Rating out of 5, I would have to give this a 4.25 out of 5. Very surprised from Bond number 9, but I really do love this fragrance. I just might get a small bottle if I can. I don't need a big one. A small one will do perfectly. This is very different out there, but again, it's a combination between two fragrances. Carolina Herrera 212 Men, but also Hugo Boss Pure. I enjoy both of those, more so the Hugo Boss than the Carolina Herrera, but this one here was definitely a surprise. So guys, that is my review of Highline from Bond number 9. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell. I thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.